So we're going to today crypto update. And so practically we are looking at crypto staking. And so let me go quickly and share with you, and then so that you can learn more and give rapt attention to this learning and help yourself out much more. I've been shouting about all of this. So we say crypto staking, farming, and mining. So what are they? So let me quickly explain. I think somebody asked that question just now. Crypto staking is a process that involves placing funds into a digital wallet and keeping them there to support validating transaction for proof of stake, which is POS blockchain. By participating in transaction validation, participants earn extra cryptocurrency, okay? So the joy of staking is that it helps for the accumulation of crypto volume, while time gives the value. Understand this terminology. Staking will take care of you having more of the coin. You don't bother yourself about the price because time will give you the price back. For instance, somebody had bought coin with $1,000, all right? And he got 100,000 pieces of the coin. And the price of the coin go down by 70%. Now, 70%, the person is going to have how much dollars? $300. Now, but the volume of the coin, because you stake the coin, is going to be more. Now, having staked it is going to be accumulating more volume. Now, the price had gone down. Don't bother about it. Remember, I always tell friends, when you come into cryptocurrency, this is what you should do. When you come into cryptocurrency, look at what you should do. If it's a $10,000 you come in with, right? Call it dead. All right? Call it what? Dead. Now, why is it dead? Because that is a seed of corn that have fallen to the ground. Right? If you want to hold the money in your hands, or when you invest it, you begin to calculate, oh my gosh, I put in my $2,000. Oh my God, the market is crashing. My money is now $800. What have I done? No, that's not your money. That was an exchange of the coin you bought. What you should be concerned about, if you have used $2,000 to buy 200,000 Matic. So your concern should be placed on your 200,000 Matic, not this, because this is no longer your money. Understand this philosophy. Now, Matic is now your asset, because what you paid for is an asset. Now, having paid for this Matic, it has capacity to go up or come down. In what? In the price. So your problem shouldn't be the value, because the time, the market activities will give you the value. And that's why I would say cryptocurrency is a place where the active, right, make money for the passive and patient. So active are active trader, day traders. They are the active participant of the market. Passive and patient are stakers. So everything you are doing in the market, you are contributing, especially those of you if you are trading on DEX and all of that. Now stakers have staked their coin and you are contributing. So the main benefit associated with staking crypto includes the following. Number one, crypto staking does not require any extra equipment, unlike crypto mining. So just like I remember so many years we were doing mining before, you have to have mining rig, data center and all of that. You can earn a certain amount of interest on your crypto holdings. Staking is substantially less harmful for the environment than mining. Staking directly enhances the efficiency and security of POS blockchain. All right, it helps participants to overcome price fluctuation and motion. So you do not, but just like what's happening in the market, it does not really concern you. All right, so there are some notable differences between mining and staking. In general, why mining occurs with proof of works. When you talk about mining, it's purely proof of works. And that's why Bitcoin and all of that. So proof of work system. So you are able to get a return on both PW and POS coins on staking platforms. So you can stake both, but ordinarily how the production validations of proof of stake happen is not through mining, it's purely through staking. You know, just like some of us who are so funny and so greedy, and somebody will come and tell you that he's mining BNB. He say, I'm mining BNB, of which BNB is not a mineable coin. And somebody say, come and mine BNB, and you give your money. So that means knowledge is so important for you to acquire, okay? So both POW and POS are consensus mechanisms, okay, are able to contain or confirm blockchain transaction without seeing a third party, such as a bank or other financial institutions. So the main difference between the two mechanisms is their energy consumption. Okay, so understand, one clouding system and consensus of donations from different participants, but the other one mechanism of setting up, you know, different gadgets, both physical and softwares, for it to create a consensus. All right. So if you like to get started with the staking process, you first need to obtain the POS coin. So whichever coins. So once you have selected the coins you want to use, you decide how much you want to top, staking coins you would like to stake, okay? So this process can be done on DEX wallets and any other major crypto exchange platforms. You know, there are exchange platforms now that are doing staking and all of that, just like Binance. But for like we that have been doing staking and farming and all of that, we rather love to do it on decentralized wallets and exchange. Okay, I'm going to show you something. You will know. Let me show you something here. Okay, then we say yield farming, although somewhat more complicated. This is a place where many people run away from, but this is a place where insane money are made. Farming, insane money. There are different dimensions to farming. Even staking, there are different dimensions to staking. There is staking as a pool, and there's a staking as a validator. Right? So I'm not going to those details. You want to know more, I think you have to subscribe to our academy, okay? Everybody want to get that, you know, but the point is that you do not need to know everything before you start investing, okay? You can invest while you are learning, and it makes more sense. You know, this is not, I'm sorry, this is not like Forex where you say, let me use 10 years to learn, then you'll be doing demo, and when you go live, you burn your account. In crypto, you can gamble yourself in by, okay, let me just know the basics. And the basics is this: learn how to do it by yourself. And then while the investment is going on, you can be learning, and it makes a lot of sense. Before you finish learning, you see you are making a lot of money. And that's the advantage. And that's the preliminary I always love giving to everyone. So yield farming, although somewhat more complicated than staking, yield farming involves earning coins by lending your current crypto asset to various DeFi, decentralized finance, takes the decentralized concept of blockchain and applies it to the world of finance. So build platforms, right? With yield farming, you can contribute crypto asset for anywhere from a couple of days to several months. So higher lending amount invariably lead to higher reward. But there are more learning, right, and hybrid concepts on farming, such as liquidity, stock stake, pool craft, or pools and crowd farming, etc. Now, guys, to learn more, I think it may take you to want to be part of Plan B properly so that to learn more. But are there risks involved in staking? Yes. Despite the benefit of crypto staking for earning passive income, there are several risks to be aware of. The primary ones are as follows. Crypto prices are relatively volatile, which you know, which means they can depreciate quickly. So in the event that your asset depreciate or drop by a sizable amount, you may not earn enough interest to outweigh your losses. For instance, and that's why when you are staking, and there are seasons for the best staking time. When you are staking, maybe you bought a coin with $100 and at the rate of 1 cent for the coin, and you have not really defined yourself, because that's what we tell people. You must define what you want. Now, you have staked the coin, and the price of the coin move and do 1000x, but it's already been locked. You can't do anything. After the year or after the period of the lock, then your coin has been released to you, but the price of the coin has dropped totally down. That's part of the risk, okay? But if you understand what you're doing, what do? If it's down, you forget about it and restake it and let it continue. So these are gimmicks you need to understand, or secrets you need to understand. That the price can fluctuate, does that mean that's not stake? No, I need to understand how does it work, okay? Now, 2, while it's possible to unstake your crypto earnings, doing so can take at least several days for certain platforms, okay? Conversely, some platforms may allow for instant withdrawal. So sometimes, maybe when everybody, oh my God, the price of the coin has gone up. Could it be the Syria war? Could it be that could it be that Russia war is affecting our network in Nigeria, as our president have talked? All right. So now sometimes when you now request, because there are several occasions that people will chat with me, sir, what's happening? I've requested for my coin to be withdrawn since it's over 2 weeks now. I've not received it. And even I wanted to sell to make some money and balance up some things, and it's not yet coming. Some may take 30 days, right? Some may take 70 days. Some may take 90 days. So you have to be mature, but that's part of the risk to be aware. So before you get started. Now, heavy gas fee can affect your, can affect your expected ROI. So sometime, now when you are staking some coin, there was a coin I staked, let me just show. I think the day I was, because in my training, I do a lot of example. And then that day I was doing, let me check here, come over here, like this coin. Yeah, let's go. Now, because it was Ethereum blockchain, right? Because it was Ethereum blockchain, go to the staking. Because it was Ethereum blockchain, much money was paid for only buying the coin. Much money was paid just to buy the coin. All right, as at that time, the price was more expensive than now. I think the coin was about $2.something. Now, right now, it's 1.7 or thereabouts, so that's about $221. Now, imagine the gas fee you pay to swap just to do trading was up to $150 for Ethereum gas fee. That's number one. Now, after you swap, you're going to stake. In staking it, you pay another gas fee. Now, but the good thing is this, because there are so many projects around this coin, now many may not appreciate it now, they will not look at it, and I'm not going to talk much about it because I've talked about it before into my community, and whoever buys it, congratulations. Whoever don't buy it, congratulations. But right now, I think the coin is already listed on centralized exchange. But even when you buy on centralized exchange, if you want to stake it, so as at that time, the percentage on the ROI was over 700% APR, annual return. Now, as at that time, people do not understand why we get fast pushing money to some staking platform when they are still very unreasonable. And then the more you wait time, a time is going to come. What you see here, API, maybe when the coin is about $10 or $20, you may see APR 4% per annum, and people will still stake. But if you look at it, for the number of days it has stayed, it has made about 93 of the coin. That means almost 100% had been earned. But now look at how many days still remaining. 299 days. So this is locked. This is locked. And then this is got it, I can harvest it. But fellas, why don't you harvest it? Because it just was experiment. The major one you do, you can be harvesting maybe to return and add more to this one. But if you want to harvest now, let me do an example. If you can just show that. My goodness. Crypto is sweet and it's so marvelous. Now, but people find it difficult to understand because they're not ready to learn. And that's where the problem comes in. Now, imagine now, let me say I want to claim this. Let's see the gas fee Ethereum will give to us. Mr. Ethereum. Okay, mommy Ethereum, you know, it's actually another. Okay. Okay, well, it is even fair enough. $32. $32 is what I'm going to pay for gas fee for claiming it. Okay? Okay, it has even jumped up $36. Now it's even better now. Sometimes you can see $90. Now imagine you have made some profits, 93 pieces of this coin, right? You're fine because it's actually $1.7 now. 93 pieces would be, imagine when the coin is not up to $1. So let's say 93 pieces, 93 multiplied by 1.7. Okay, 159. Okay, now because the price is even okay, it's better off. Sometimes what you want to claim, the total thing you want to claim is just worth of $20 and you are paying gas fee of $50. Then when you claim it to recompound it by staking more, all right, it's still going to collect another gas fee. So these are part of the risk associated or disadvantage, okay? So in other words, how do I solve this problem? That means it's now a game player of the big people, the whales, because you have to now stake significantly big amount of money so that the gas fee will be insignificant to what you are going to harvest. So imagine when somebody stakes only $100 worth, and then you want to, the gas fee for staking is $150. It doesn't make sense. So, but if you're staking worth of $10,000, the gas fee is going to go $100. You want to claim worth of $2,000, and the gas fee is about $30 or $40, $50. Then give and take, you can manage this together, and then you'll be okay. Then there's something very, very important we call impermanent, or we call it impairment loss. Now, this has to do with what we call liquidity provider. So these are part of the things that can affect you. So quickly, I'm going to show you something, and then I will share with you of some of our platform that you ought to, if you're on plan B and you are not on animal farm, I'm sorry, I don't compel anybody, it's not a financial advice, but it's quite unfortunate sometimes on our forum, what we ought to have gone far with, some of our people will still be backward with it. It doesn't really make sense. It's awkward, seriously. It's awkward. It's awkward. So I will beg everybody, it is important you settle down and learn. If you want to get more about staking and all of that, you can go to what we call stakingrewards.com and look at it, for instance. Excuse me. Now, please, if you go there, you need more learning to understand what exactly is happening so that you don't just jump into it, because as you go there, you can say, oh, this has to go there. Now, sometimes you can see platforms, and I'll show you 10 top lending platforms and what they are. They are lending, they are staking, they combine many things. We have swap protocol. You can see our fantastic Midas. It's a very fantastic staking, even though they're making it to just be like lending. I'm sure there's some things they want to do now on their protocol.
Oh, yeah, me.
So as it were, so like that, you can see Midas. I'm not saying to go there because we have instructed what people should do. Now, this is decentralized. Swap protocol is a decentralized platform. I think I was about to send to most of our paid group on how to go about it and all of that. Because we are crazy about staking, and that's why we don't get freak about, if they like, let the price of Bitcoin come to $600, that would be to our advantage. All right. So now we have Midas, we have a lot of them, and what they are, these are custodian. Okay. All of them are custodian. Even Midas is a custodian. And you want to ask me what's the meaning of custodian? Go and read about it. Celsius wallet and all of that. But these are top strong staking and lending platform. Then I know many people in our community, since we didn't talk about my container again, a lot of people do not go there again, right? A lot of people do not go to my container. We've been using my container for more than 4 or 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So there are a lot of them like that. You can read up, want to read up more, later. I'm just sharing with you here on the, my container. Okay. Now, another form of staking is what we call to be validator or becoming a node system. Now, that's example like this. Now, if you look at this, now this is a practical example of, now say, okay, Hydra Chain is a proof of stake blockchain network, which offers predictable income stakers. You can check blah, 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 and all of that. But look at what's going to happen. You must do all of this, install the wallet, get this thing, but you have to use VPS. So you are practically part of the network system. And you have, if you don't meet up with your own section of the team and make their network slag or fail in confirmation of transaction, you pay fine for disappointing them. So, but in doing that, you're going to earn up to about 50% APY on their system. Just an example. I'm not saying you should go there. Just doing. Now, another big example of validator staking platform. It okay. Let me just show you guys very quickly. It's my friend that I lost out so much on. Helium, HNT. Now Helium for you is a staking platform, but look at what's happening. You can't stake as a pool staker, right? What exactly are you going to do now on Helium? You can only stake as a validator. And, and for you to be a validator, you need 10,000 of HNT coin. Very simple. It's a very small money, chicken money. How much? All right, $23. $23 multiplied by 10,000. Not 1,000, but 10,000. And just 230,000. But this was what your brother, Felix, had 230,000 pieces of it and now sold it worth of $50,000 and forming to be a big boy. Now, imagine 230,000 pieces, even with the prevailing price, multiplied by $23. This one, two, that's $5.2 million. Now, that's why sometimes when you come into cryptocurrency, be very careful the way you sell coin anyhow and now. And then sometimes we don't believe in rumor. Buy the rumor and sell the news. Now you say, are you sure? Are you sure this can be like that? And all of that. That's exactly what happened to me. And I thought I've even made the money. And then I sold up. And Helium had done all-time high up to about 50-something or 40-something dollars this year. Crazy. That was crazy, right? $55 all-time high. And that was what your brother wasted off and all of that. You know, so this, I'm just showing us this. So my container, you know, it has a lot of things. My container is a very fantastic. You can see do some airdrop on the platform and all of that. And then you can stake some coin. The RON is a not consortia wallet. And so they have a code wallet system where your coin are stake and then, all right. Now, another one, sir, I'm just trying to blab it and get out. Okay. So if you're in crypto and you don't stake, you don't farm, or you're for you. Okay. So my container, so I again, another one I have shown to us, of course, I've been saying that one over and over for a very long time. Midas, okay, you could see Midas by yourself. You could see Midas by yourself. Let me just come up here. If you can see Midas.investment. So if you are now forum, I think we've sent a comprehensive, call it for me, a comprehensive link on our forum that you could just click. But please, when you are signing up on Midas, if you're using your phone, ensure that the Gmail you will use, not Yahoo email, but the Gmail you will use is already on, ensure that the Gmail you will use is already on the phone you want to use. Now, I prefer system for most of my things, which has to do with staking and all of that. Now, you can stake your BTC, your Ethereum, your Tether, and all of that, and so many other assets, right? You can stake and be making cool money, right? including Midas coin itself, right? You have 30% APY, which makes a lot of sense. I think we have staked this coin since I started participating on Midas since 2019 when it was only on Google Doc we're using. And a lot of friends told me it's a scam. They're not going to do it. It's nonsense. It won't go anywhere. It's going to crash within 1 month. Within a year, it's going to go away and all that. All right, that's a choice. And I leave them. And then when we were doing burnout, some people did burnout. Some friends were inviting them. They say, oh, burnout, funny things. All right, we left them. Now, funny enough, let me show you something that will shock you. Now, the same coin that, when I participated was 11 cents, and then we rode it until when it even got to $2, $3, and I've told everybody that that are doing burnout, don't burn out again because it's more expensive. This coin gave people back their coin that people who didn't make money from burnout. And now, if you look at it, there's something that happened because some of you must have participated in some project. A lot didn't know that something happened on Midas, which probably when they now reset their system, did some buyback, did some burnout, some burn, and then did some new partnership. Many didn't observe that Midas, at a point after even get to $3, it came down last year, 2021, to as low, crazy, to as low as 1 penny. January 20, 2021, it came down to as low as 1 penny. That was crazy. I'm sure somebody who look at it now, so this should be a big lesson for you. Somebody who stake, maybe somebody who stake like, who used, let's say, 50 cents, or who bought at 36 cents, and used $1,000 multiplied by 0.36. That's about 2,777. So let's say you just have 2,700 pieces of Midas, right? And he stake it, even though they are paying him percentage every day. And now there you go, the price of Midas, he used 1,000 to get 2,700 pieces. Then over time, when Midas came down to this, before it came down to this, as at the time it dropped down, it will get to like, let's say 10 cents, the person is tempted to sell it off and say, the project is dead. Now imagine as at the time it was now this price, 0.00, let's even say 2. That was investment worth of $1,000, came down to as nonsense as 5.4. Now, at that point, if you're not following trend to learn what's going to happen eventually, you will just lose hope and talk nonsense. Now, imagine if somebody will have said, well, let me dollar cost average by buy worth of $100, divide by 0.002. No, this is a high level of foolishness. Now, the person is going to buy 50,000 pieces. That's high level of foolishness. That was last year, January 2021. And as of January, February, now we're in February, that's 1 year, 1 month. Now, it's currently at $21, so multiply by $21. This is that's $1,050,000. Now, if the person tells you that he invested that, will you agree? Because $100 divided by 0.002, that's this. Now, imagine if the person take the coin for a year, 30%, multiplied by 0.3. Please, I don't want to take your sleep from you tonight, okay? But I want you to really go back home and reformat your brain. Now, in a year, is that correct? $100 divided by 0.002, 50K multiplied by 0.3. 15K, man, 15K multiplied by $21. $315,000. That's the accrual. Now, that's the insane thing. Sillily enough, it's risky though, you know that, but the higher the risk, the higher the returns. I'm not talking about Ponzi scheme. I'm talking of investing into staking, masternode farming is crazy. You can make insane money. Now, quickly, let me go. So on the Midas, we will send the link and then you're on our forum. You can take advantage of it and all of that. Now, quickly, I want to show you now before I wrap up and you ask a question. Now, I've said if you are in our community and you are not on animal farm, that is drip faucet, sorry. Because no matter what's happening in the market now, if you're on drip faucet on animal farm, you won't feel anything. I love another thing that one of our community members sent on the developer, this thing sent in the morning today, like here. So if you're on our forum, there's so many things that are there that you ought to be taking advantage of. Now, let me show you now, there are two things about, there's what called drip farming, drip network. Drip network, I was checking the other time, sorry, I have too many wallets. I'm a crazy sticker. I love passive income in crypto. I don't know, like too much stress for myself, right? I trade, but you know, you need to know the dimension of my trading, because most time when you talk about people, traders, and it's just about day traders and all of that. No, the people who make money in crypto are people who really search into project and take advantage of it. So now look at Drip Network. Now, it pains me that somebody, even before it came to the coin market cap, I saw a guy who was already on Drip Network from $3. But even at the time it came to coin market cap, was $6.47 all-time low. That was last year, September here. Now imagine you have $1,000 divided by, let's say $7. Okay, that's 142. All right, 142. Now let's go quickly. As our last year, 142. Now, drip, where are you? Good. Now, let's say as our last year, you have 142 drip. Okay. Now, 142 drip. I just hope I'm doing right in and work. Okay. Now, 142 drip. Okay, so 142 drip, and the person is compounding for 365 days. Sorry. So every day, 1 point something drip. That's what it means. Every day. Now, let's go here. You are hydrating every now and then until 365. Okay, so let's check it out. That will have given 4,170 drip. That means compounding it for 61 days, you will have, okay, I think I will take this off. Don't worry, we don't want you here. Once you are not meeting up with our standard, you go off. Okay, now that means in his faucet, it's going to have 4,170 drip. Now, if after 1 year is compounding for the first 1 year, that's the madness. He exercised for 1 year, compounding. It's going to, from 142, it's going to have this. Now, having this, now let's say he now want to take in money every day after that, right? That is, you go here, 4,170, 170, if I'm correct. Multiplied by 0.01. That's about 41. Yeah, every day. Now, let's say the price of drip even come to $20. Let me not say what it is now, 90 or 85 or whatever. Go to $20. It will still be earning $834 every day. Now multiply by 30 days. That's about $25,000. Now, somebody may like, oh, are you sure it's possible? Now, let me quickly go. So if you are in our forum or you are yet to join, whoever that invite you, ask him, where's your drip network? There's a link that will be sent to you, and then you probably get on board. But you must have BNB in your MetaMask wallet. all right? And then you can now buy drip from the faucet, all right? Now the next is the animal farm on the same drip network. Now let me quickly show you something. Let's go up here, or yada. Now, I look at people don't know that insane money is made with silent. When people are doing some Ponzi scheme, and so imagine when you lost money to a platform that promised you 10, 20, 15% every month. Meanwhile, see some crazy things we're doing here. Look at this, for instance, this is planting of what we call drip garden. Now imagine you have portfolio worth of $1,066, $1,066. That's less than 600,000 naira, or less than 600,000 naira in general currency. Now it then means every blessed day, if the price of the plant still remain at the price it is now, maybe 4 point something, you can be earning $35.54 every day. Now, if you're doing that, crazy. So 35, let's say $35 every day multiplied by 30 days, that's $1,050 every month. That means if you have investment of $1,066 in drip garden, in a month, you can make about almost 100%. Let's say you can make 90 or 80% because of your gas fee and all of that. Please, every Plan B members, anybody you are inviting to our platform, always tell them our culture, because I know they will be embarrassed when we take them off, you know, because we believe everybody should be an adult, and you mute your mic. And so now, so imagine for somebody, now I told somebody when you are in drip garden, your first 30 to 90 days just compounding. And after, you know, if you have big money, maybe you have invested $5,000 or $10,000, your first 30 days compound. From there, you can be alternative. You can harvest some, but there's no point harvesting when the price is not up. So you harvest more when the price is up, and then you want to harvest money, why not? And then you can still be doing well. So imagine when you have up to $5,000 in drip garden, and what again? You can be making insane money on daily basis without asking anybody question. So drip garden is another crazy investment. Staking or farming is a farming project. I know of us do not farm too on PancakeSwap. Another day I'm going to talk about PancakeSwap, and then you can buy Pancake, the cake token, and put in your PancakeSwap and stake it. You can make about 60 to 72% per year of your coin, and you can participate on something we call IFO. I'm not going to tell that. Maybe over time we can do a lot of IFO. There's so many coins they will bring for you to participate in IFO. But the longer you have some staking cake in your PancakeSwap, the more of the ticket you have on the iPhone. Then you have QuickSwap. Instead of me holding my USDT or USDC and waiting when price of coin come down and then I'll buy coin, I can pair it on liquidity, and that's the best type of liquidity. Stables versus stable, so you avoid the impairment loss, or what we call impermanent loss, because impermanent loss means you stake, you have liquidity of, let's say, BTC versus Ethereum. Now the price of Bitcoin start going up very much, consuming Ethereum, you are going to be losing part of your Ethereum aggressively, right, over time. And that's impairment loss. So, but when you have a liquidity of USDT and USDC, man, that's crazy. Now, every time transaction happening on USDT, you're going to make a lot of money as much as possible. Now, on Animal Farm, we're waiting for what they call PG Bank, and that should be on next week, Tuesday. We don't know what's going to happen. But look, you could see what's happening now on the, let me go here. You can see what's happening now. Guys, you can see peaks. Yeah, I reminded all of us that in the ecosystem of drip garden, when I said I was waiting for this guy because all-time high of this coin was $1,000 plus. Look at it. Look at it. It was $1,000 plus. You know, it's not showing in detail. The all-time high was about $1,000 plus. It was $1,000 for $1,000 for $1,004. Now, when it came down, and I told some persons I'm going to buy more of this coin, and actually bought at $214 or so. Yeah, no, $220. It came down to as low as $214, which I said was going to correct that, and it did happen. And then now imagine right now, even as at yesterday or last a few days ago, was still about $250, right? I see to a lot of people, if you want to buy, why don't you buy? And there you are now is about $400. So person who bought at even $250 or $220, now you can see how much money you have. Now, but look at the good thing about it. We do a lot of experimenting in the crypto space. Now, look at, we do some farming on it. Let me use an example. I think I did some pair of farming here. Now, look at the pair of farming here. Okay, good. Look at, for example. Now, look at staking dogs and BNB to be getting pigs. Now, this one I've gotten 0.492 pigs, which is worth $200. You know, this has gotten 0.19, which is worth $78. This one I've gotten 0.153, which was $62. If you harvest all of this together, now why the other coin are just doing what they're doing, and then you can see a lot of things with stake. Now look at the good thing. The more the price of pigs go up, the more this percentage of yield, right? And it continues in that order. So somebody who has some volumes of the pigs, and then must have accrued, maybe imagine if you have this, imagine this is $300 and something, right? Imagine if it's times 10, which is $3,200. That means this times 10, let's look at it. 0.492 multiplied by 10. So that's about 4.92. So imagine when pigs return back to where it come from, even up to, let's say, $800, and you have 4.8, so multiply by $800, then you have $3,936. Remember, your coin you stake is still there. Then you can sell part of it and wait for if there's a turn back, and then you buy back and then go back to participate on PG Bank and then begin to accrue much like that. We have crazy things in the crypto space that many people never pay rap attention on, and people are making insane money, right? Cool money are made in crypto, while other people are complaining. All those my tabs are coin staking platforms that you may not know, like I have a Hex stake. I'm wrapping up, guys. Okay, like another one we did was this staking on Trada and all of that, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to show that. So Trada, Terra coin is another crazy coin that may really go very ballistic eventually, because we'll be following it from, I think, about $40-something. And right now, I think it went to $70-something. Terra Luna, there are a lot of projects around Terra Luna. Should I buy? I don't know. Okay, it has actually corrected back. Of course, the market need to pull back, and the market is pulling back. So Terra Luna, but imagine Terra Luna that you bought at $52, and then it was take to get another coin and get some airdrop. It's crazy. The market is crazy. So get a lot of money and then help yourself out as much as possible. Okay, so I've told you guys, I said the market, oh, it's already happening. Now, can you see something? When we started, I told you guys about nomics, right? That nomics already said this. I hope my market I short has already peaked. Oh, this is great. This is good news. This is good news. This is good news. Oh my goodness. Nomics, okay. All right. So nomics, so you can see.
Okay, good news for Baba Jebu Abi. No problem.
Okay, so like look at it now. So you can see 7-day prediction, it may happen fast, but it happen faster than what it is. Now look at it. The prediction, it has even surpassed the prediction of say 37,300 and something, not 3700. Now say Ethereum, 2,629 bucks is already 2,000, whatever. So I foresaw that, and I was already telling myself, and then say this market was going to, and even when we got started, it was still 39 or 38,000 something. We said the market was going to pull down. Now 37, probably down to 36,000. If we can get bounce back, then we go. If it doesn't, we go banana more, and so it doesn't matter. It's none of our business. So, but we're looking at 36. If you cannot bounce from 36, then we go banana, and stuff like that. Because let me go back here. So crypto is sweet. It's just for you to position yourself and know exactly what you're looking for. Some of us get into the market, we get attracted with noise. Hey, you can go this. In fact, some going to pump and dump platforms and they want to make all the whole money one day. It doesn't work like that. Crypto is fantastic if you pay attention, but if you want to get everything in one day, you may hurt yourself so much. And I told us, I said, people who really want to, people are making insane money are not on the social media making noise. They are silent and they may not even tell you some things because they know that you will not even appreciate it. Okay, let's go. What's happening? Oh my God. This is good. This is good news. Make it sense. Because I know one thing for sure, in the immediate time, the market was going to be reacting, right? But eventually it's going to go ballistic. So because we're going to have a lot of people who want to, but what you need to know again to that, like those donations they did to those people in Ukraine, it's crypto donated to them. They are going to convert it to fiat to spend and take care of their things. So it should have an effect on the price of Bitcoin as it were. So once Bitcoin is affected, other coin, and so the best for you is to be making some. And imagine, you can see we now that on Drip Network, it now happens that we're having a new project to be launched on Tuesday, and then people want to buy pigs to pair and stake in the piggy bank and all of that. Pigs may go to $1,300 or $1,000. Don't put the triggers on my head. It doesn't happen like that. So, and that's not a yardstick for me to tell you to go and buy. But I think I already said it was last week. I told people buy pigs and dogs. And our dogs was at $52 that time, and pigs was about $250 to $70. And then, of course, many may not buy. And is it late for you to buy now? I don't know. It's your choice. And so it's not a financial advice. So, but people never look at it critically that time. And then you can imagine if you have earned many pigs and then pig go to $1,200 and the market is bare, you can sell one of it and use it to accumulate other coins. That's the crazy thing we're doing in the crypto. Okay, my trading view didn't want to show up. I want to see some of the indicator because I told me, okay, the whole thing is down and we need to go banana. Okay. Wow. This is fantastic. You can see struggle within the Ichimoku cloud for surface. Check 101 now. Okay, you can see my guy already told me, guy, we're going down. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, and also at this point in time, guys, I will love you for have questions. Okay, let me quickly check. System is to buy. Who's this? Okay. Or a brief description of okay, and my that's farming platform. Okay, if I want to purchase, okay, what is the last fee? Okay, how do we know mineable coin is a lesson? You will learn more about the staked. Of course, we stake that a long time. Has it any I stake VVS right now. Has it any potential? Yes, of course. How can I get involved in drip garden? Okay, I assume you are new from my MetaMask. So after the training, we're going to send a link again for drip garden. So I just presume you are new. If you are not new and you have been on Plan B for more than 1 month, and then you never know how to get involved in drip garden, that's not a good thing. Can you use Trust Wallet for animal farm instead of MetaMask? Well, I wouldn't know. I don't use Trust Wallet for staking or all of that. I only use a holding. If I have some coins, I keep them, right? Can one use Trust Wallet for animal farm? Okay. Or I don't know. Can one use Trust Wallet? Many questions. All right. You have a system, better, metaverse is better. Okay, thank you very much. Instruction is to use, okay, oh, good. How do I get a system? How do I get a system? Oh, how do I get a system? A laptop, okay. Okay, I have a laptop, okay. Any app to download? Please, what can you make a demonstration on harvesting from animal farm? I'm not in farm. What am I harvesting? Is there, you see the harvest there, you click it, and then you ask you for the gas fee, you click it, and then you have harvested. I don't harvest. I don't even have to harvest. So I can't do that experiment. It's expensive for me to harvest anything now. How do I start farming or staking in Medma? All right, so all those questions on how do you start staking, I think I've done a lot of video about that. So you have to go to get some of my video on the YouTube. Then you get it. You get commission from animal farm. Well, if the person stake, and I'm not sure it's not a network of referral bonus and all of that. The person stake, maybe you will get. But if the person don't stake, I think if there are conditions to that, I think until you start, you can study that. But it's not a network marketing of referral bonus, okay? Right. So any other question? So let me quickly show something here. Okay, so if you're on our forum, you should have gotten, I'm sure a lot of people don't even read it. I sent this a Telegram channel on our WhatsApp and on the Telegram group. Many people don't look at it, and that's the truth. And then I send the YouTube channel that you click and join the YouTube channel. There's so many free information there. Many don't even read it. They will say, this long thing, I don't have time. You know, they say anything you want to, any secret you want to keep away from Africa, write in a book. And then we wrote some things and rumor project like Gmeta, pre-sale that's going on. Sorry, I even still write $10. I think there's no $10 now, it's about $50. That's the minimum. And then we wrote Sishu, and then just buy it, even if a minimum of $50, just buy it, keep it there. And then we wrote like Pump Panda. I don't know what's going on there, but I participated and I sent the link. My own is to join. And I look at it, let's buy the rumor and share with people, and then let's watch what happens. I think Trust Wallet should teach a lot of us lessons when it has to do with some of those testnet projects and stuff like that. So Punk Panda had the platform and at the same time had the app, and then you can download, and that's why the code was given, you know. And then we are doing some airdrop on CoinMarketCap, on CoinGecko. You can go there or you click the link and all of that. And the Zinc I've sent. Masternode staking platform, I talked about Midas, I've sent the link, Hex, I normally forget some of those ones. Hex, CoinsPad, rewards, staking, other pad, like this good field, staking is them. Okay, so Drip Network, I've sent all of this, Drip Network, Animal Farm, and all right, Coin Launchpad, you know, Coin List. So virtual land, many people have not bought virtual land on the NextF. I think, sorry, I don't know if I've sent, okay, NextF link, I've sent it before. So I'll still send this on our forum, on Telegram, on WhatsApp, and all of that. It's your choice. You want to be part of it, fine. You don't want to be part of it, nobody's coercing you. And our own is to spread the information. You love it, you take it. You don't love it, you leave it. And so that's it, right? I think that's it. About the whole thing. Right. Seeing something here. Somebody saying, okay, the more dogs we bought last week. Okay, the more dogs we bought last week. Is it to buy and sell when it appreciates, or there is a project? Just buy and hold it. You'll see what will happen next week, what they want to do. Obviously, you're not following trend of the BG Bank. Many of you don't read. Many of you are too busy and they're not going through updates that are being sent. You'll see that there's going to be a need for pigs and dogs next week, and many of us don't read. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It has been a nice day. We'll be interacting, sharing opportunity together. And we want people to make money. And we want people to take advantage of the market, right? We want people to go far. And but we are not interested in hyping people. No matter what's going to happen, we will never get involved in hyping. We'll only share with you your choice. You take advantage of it. But I want to close by saying this. There is no how you give your money to a third party that's going to sound like yours. But one of the things that will make you not to benefit much in the market if you don't want to take responsibility. And I've seen in many people, what get us off system is not taking responsibility. So we must take responsibility to get the best out of this space. The space has a lot to offer, but it pays more people who pay rapt attention and sacrifice a lot. Thank you very much. I know everybody say, I want to see your face. Why do you hide your face today? This is my face. This is my face. I love you all. Do enjoy yourself. Happy Sunday in arrears and welcome Monday. Those of you who are going to office, you have to better go and find a way to sleep so that, sadly, those of you in Lagos, you have to go and sleep on time so that you wake up by 4 a.m. Those of you who are still going to work, and then, but it's one of those things that you have to give yourself time to build your crypto portfolio very well so that you can sack your boss. I'm not telling you to go and sack your boss anyway, but but I think you deserve a good freedom, and so. But some of us enjoy working anyway, So if it's that, it's better for you. So love you, everyone. Enjoy yourself. Let's make money. The market crash, it doesn't matter. Imagine market is crashing, you are accumulating coin. Market go up, you can take part of the coin, sell. Market crash more, you make some money, you buy more. That makes a lot of sense. All right? So thank you very much, everyone. Do enjoy yourself. Have a nice time.